and recalling what we did in class. Okay? All right, so now. All right. As I said before now, the course is Computer Application in Pharmacy, ICT 301, 300 level pharmacy technician student. And today we look at the topic, Introduction to Software. Under this topic, we look at definitions, classifications, development tools, licensing, piracy, and the pharmacy applications of software. Exactly. We just mentioned one or two. Are we together? So that's what we are. So by the end of this class, or this topic, you should be able to define software. Hello? We are looking at the objectives, behavioral objectives of this topic. So by the end of this topic, you should be able to define a software and explain how software differs from hardware. Right? By this, at the end of the class, you should be able to define software and be able to explain how software differs from what? Hardware. And you should also be able to classify software into system, programming, software, and what? Application. Are we together? We have the system, programming, and what? Application. You are nodding your head now. Now, at the same time, you should be able to give the relevant of software in what? Relevant pharmacy relevant examples of what? Software. Examples of software that are relevant to what? Pharmacy. Is that clear? So now, at the end of this class, this topic, you should also be able to describe program generators. Program generators and where they are used and their pros and what? Cons. What's another term for pros and cons? Good. Then you should also be able to list and explain common software license types. So we have different software license types. We have the registerware, shareware, freeware, open source, demoware, abandonware, and many of them. And also the application in pharmacy practice. And you should also be able to define software piracy and identify typical piracy methods and risk mitigation strategies. Then the last but not the least, at the end of this topic, you should be able to apply the principles of selecting, deploying, securing software in pharmacy settings. So the strategies or principles of what? Securing what? Software. Now, without wasting time, let's delve into the topic. So, what is software? So, today, you'll be hearing the term software, right? It's not a new term to you, right? So, can someone tell me what you understand by the term software? Share with me. Any idea? Just share with me what you understand by the term software. Any idea? Hello? I'm listening. Share with me. How are you? Oh yeah, all right.
Software is kind of a program.
Okay.
A program, a business program, something that's program for carrying out business purposes, like for sales or basically for sales. Like talking about example like QuickBook and many other kind of software.
Okay.
I think something that you design to carry out business purposes in pharmacy.
Okay. Any other idea? Any other idea?
Can you define as a set of instructions and test the computer hardware what to do?
It is too, yes. The two of you just describe two different types of software now. He's talking about application and you're talking about program. Is that clear? Exactly. So, any other idea? Any other idea of what software? Just generally, just what software is. But what you said is not out of it. Who else can? Let's hear from you. Not that person. You want to say something, right? Say it. What would they say something? You were trying to say something, but
No, like I was thinking it's software can get
okay.
But I feel like software is not like a collection of data. It's not just like a beautiful computer.
Okay. Not far. All right. Basically, software is a set of. Are we together? Software is a set of computer programs. It's a set of computer programs, procedures, and the associated data that direct the computer hardware to perform tasks. Is that clear? I said that software is a set of computer programs, procedures, and the associated data that direct the computer hardware to perform tasks. Have you seen that? All this is they have been saying here now. They are captured in this definition, right? Yes. You talk about data, program, task. They are talking about telling the hardware what to do and how to do it. Is that clear? That's what instruction. Are we together? So now, just like human being now, just like human being now, just like human being now, the software is like some part of you that cannot be seen, touched, or cannot be seen or touched. It's not physical. There's part of you that is not physical, right? Your soul, yes, it's not physical, but it's still you. That's what software. The hardware that the one, look at this, you can touch it. The same thing, part of you we can see or touch is your what? Hardware. Is that clear? So the software, they are there, they set of programs that what they do, and their data and their associated data that want to tell the hardware what to do and how to do what, go about it. Are we together? Good. So as I said before now, that software they are the non-physical components. Is that clear now? The software are the physical components. So they are there to instruct the hardware how to do what? Operate. They instruct the hardware how to do what? Operate. And what operations to do what? Perform.
They instruct
the hardware. They instruct the hardware how to do what? Operate. At the same time, what operations they should do what? Perform. That's what? Software. Are we together? So now, in practice now, software, we have the one we call the operating what? We have operating systems, we have utility programs, we have development tools, and we have applications. I said in practice, okay, you want me, okay, I should dictate. okay, let me dictate, no issues. But that will waste our time, but it's okay. If that will make you to understand what you're saying, no issues. Any system, if you want us to lie down and be saying it, so far you understand it, it's okay. I said, okay, in practice, software includes operating systems, utility programs, development tools, and applications. Example of application that I said development tools and the applications. So the application that concerns us is we have the application we call pharmacy management systems. Pharmacy management system, PMS. pharmacy management systems.
Is it their application or
And applications. So in brackets, example of I just gave an example of such applications that concerns us. Pharmacy management systems. So that pharmacy management system is an application software. Is that clear? And I think that's what Ekene was trying to do or describe as used in what? Pharmacy. Is that clear?
Yes.
And that's the one we are going to look at now. With time, when the lab is set, we look at it. We look at dispensing software. It's an application software. It's an application of what? Software. Are we together? What's going on? I still haven't gone on. Okay. So now, a very big question is this: why does this topic, software, why does it matter for pharmacy technicians? So why are we here talking about this as pharmacy technician students? Why are we here? Yes, it's very important you know this. We are here because the software drives electronic systems you will use on a daily basis. Am I communicating? We are here talking about this because software drives the what? Drives what? Electronic systems you will use on a daily basis. Yes. Soon you live here and see yourself in a setup where you must use systems. You're not going to start saying, they didn't teach us this one. No. Some of you may even go outside this country. That one is even the worst. Nobody is there to look at you. You are here looking at the system. So, whatever we do here, you try as much as possible to do something extra outside what you are doing is just to set it up. You go outside and do what? Try to do what? Help yourself and get yourself familiar with it. So what are those electronic systems we are talking about? And what task are we talking about? You see something like dispensing systems. That I think I mentioned dispensing software here, right? Yes. I said that software drives the electronic systems you will use daily. Like dispensing systems, is that clear? Like in dispensing systems, inventory controls. Are you aware that even in inventory you know what an inventory is, right? Right? What's an inventory? What's an inventory? Stock taking. What you have in stock, right? That's your inventory, right? I hope you know that your inventory must not necessarily means the drug you have. Even all the equipment you have is your inventory, right? So we have different types of inventories. Are you aware of that? But we are talking about inventory as a whole. So inventory control, you need system. Apart from the dispensing, you need in inventory control, you need your software, right? Because you key what you have, what leaves and what spoils. You need to check all those things and be able to say this is what you have in stock. So inventory controls. At the same time, electronic prescription, right? I made mention of it here right now. Electronic prescription. Yes. The doctor will be in consulting room, prescribe electronically. And you are there in the pharmacy, you see it on your screen. You act on it immediately. True of us? Sure. Yes. So you need it. Have you not seen why you are doing this topic? Software. Because software drives all these things. Starting from dispensing systems, inventory controls, electronic prescription, and even in patient records. Are you aware that in pharmacy you also keep patient record? Are you aware? Yes. It's not only those you keep record of the patient you attended to, right? Yes. So that if there's any issue, you can say, no, I wasn't the one that attended to. In fact, this patient did not even come to pharmacy at all. You can trace and say that this one did not come to pharmacy at all. So the patient records is very important. So if you understand. So the understanding of this software, the understanding of the software types licensing and their safe use is very important to what? Safe medications. Safe, not self, safe. Safe. Safe what? Medication. So if you understand this whole thing about software, starting from their types, their licensing, and the safe use is very, very essential in what? Safe medication. Why do we talk about safe use? By the time we go deep, you understand it. It's not all the softwares are safe. True of us. Yes, some may even be outdated and they'll be giving you errors and you will not even know. And you are thinking you are doing the right thing. Some may be cracked ones that may not help you at all. Because even now, most of us use cracked softwares. Please don't use it in your dispensing place. Please don't do that. You can use cracked one in your normal medicine, but you are talking about patient life now. Don't use cracked version. The author should pay and get the updated one. Very important. So now, because they want to save money, they will crack. By the time it will put you in trouble, you understand the need for you to use the one from the what company. If you need update, pay and do what? Update it. Very, very what? Important. So it's essential for what? Safe medication use and the regulatory what? Compliance. And what? Regulatory. I said that understanding software types, licensing, safe use is essential to safe medication use and the regulatory what? Compliance. And what? Regulatory compliance. All right. So now, by the time we go to see a second semester, I think, unless they change it, I should be the one to handle it. We have to talk about industrial pharmacy and the pharmacy practice in industry. You look at what is it called? Compliance in detail. So you understand this better by them. Are we together?
Yes.
So now let's look at classification of software.